Thank you. And I like that we've decided to move ahead with this long-awaited and long-promised rec facility. And I like that we're leaving our options open until we can make an informed decision on the elements to be added to the South Bowmanville Rec Center. And I don't want to add anything else, but I do want to call for recorded vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. Before we get to that, a couple of comments. Firstly, to each and every one of you, thank you.
Sorry, I had my hand up.
Oh, sorry, I don't have a screen in front of me. Go ahead, Councillor Terrell.
Thank you. So I won't be supporting this motion. Unfortunately, I was not able to attend the meeting at which it was discussed, but I was able to listen to the audio. And originally, when Councillor Neal and I put forward the request that staff come back with a plan that would include an indoor ice pad or a twin ice pad last term, I'm disappointed that we aren't going to be going ahead and biting the bullet and having the indoor pads. So I appreciate the outdoor rink proposal, but again, I think a much more cost-effective way to do it would be to do an outdoor ice skating trail if we're looking at tourism, and then be able to have that money available for the twin indoor pad. I think for what we're getting, it's just not enough. It's far too much money without actually meeting the needs of residents who've been demanding a pool and an ice pad. Thank you, though.
Thank you, Councillor. So before we go to the recorded vote, again, I want to thank members of council. We're not trying to second guess interest rates. We're not trying to second guess the cost of facilities. We're not trying to second guess whether there should be a library, shouldn't be a library, should be a meeting room, shouldn't be a meeting room, whether it should be located somewhere else, where it should be done. These were all issues that delayed council last term. So sitting here, it is abundantly clear that there is a desire to get shovels in the ground and to deliver something as quickly as possible to the residents, something that's desperately needed. Councillor Rang, Councillor Ajer, you were asking about the 2017. I'm going to refine what George said earlier. In 2017 identified that Clarington was very well placed in terms of ice availability. The user groups did step forward and required more. But I'm going to suggest that the difference between 2017 and today, if you look at the population growth, I'll go out a limb here, and I don't think I'm taking a great deal of risk. I suspect when we see back from this study, we're going to see that we have fallen behind. And I don't think any of us are going to debate. I think we're going to find that we've fallen behind in a number of areas that we're going to have to deal with. Councillor Rang, you speak to Bill 23, and the CEO is right. We don't know. The province says that they're going to make us whole, but they haven't defined how they're going to make us whole. And we aren't entirely sure how much money it's being identified in budgets that we're losing on development charges. So we're being told we need to put more people in smaller spots and have less money to provide for amenities as well as green space. It's an impossible situation. To the folks that are in the audience here, as much as we will be pressuring the province, I would encourage you to do the same. There is one taxpayer, but the reality of property taxes is they are a very regressive form of taxation. It has nothing to do with your income. It has nothing to do with your ability to pay. It's a flat rate that regardless of your situation, you have to come up with, and we need help. Councillor Alhaji is right. Food banks can't keep up. Not the situation of a couple of years ago. So many of us are doing quite well. Many of us not so much. So I think there's a desire from this council to move ahead to get things done. I think next September there is going to be an interesting series of options in front of us. I know you are all going to be back. I know you are going to be speaking to us in the meantime, but I'm going to guess that come September, there is going to be a desire amongst this group, this council, again, to continue moving ahead. So, Councillor Rang, you called this 4+, maybe it's 4++. But with that, Madam Clerk, Councillor Jouard asked for a recorded vote.
On the amended resolution that was presented in the agenda and is showing on the screen, beginning with Councillor Zabor.
Yes.
Councillor Anderson,
Yes.
Councillor J,
Yes.
Councillor Rang,
Yes.
Councillor Trail,
No.
Councillor Wu,
Yes.
Mayor Foster,
Yes.
and that passes 6-1.
Thank you.